I don't think that the timing helps the party particularly, and it wouldn't make much of a difference on the economic front and some of the social issues that we've been, discussing ad nauseum here over the last few months. Number one, I think that the ministers, and many of them being MPs, and of course having been elected, in some of them, their constituencies themselves, they are not even sure whether they will win in the main election. So a lot of them are there or would be there as ministers, but with also one eye towards trying to keep or retain their parliamentary seats. So in that sense, you have a bit of a divided attention in terms of putting your full effort and commitment to the work at hand.
So your view is that from this angle, the national interest will not be served?
I think if you look at the national interest in terms of where we are, so basically the economy, inflation, bringing cost of goods and services down, sustaining the currency, some of the reforms that we've been talking about. I mean, if we've not been able to do it in the last 7 years, what will 10 months do? One. Number two, if the people that you're putting in there are also going to be fighting another cause, which for many of them is even more existential to their survival as politicians, right? Then it's even going to take some attention away from that sort of, nationalist cause. I do concede that some of them already are ministers already, and so they're coming into the role with some sort of experience. But for many of them, they're going to take 3 to 6 months, as some is saying, to learn the ropes, of the job. Particularly for the finance ministry role, which is headed by my good friend, Dr. Amin. I think the immediate priority for him has to be how we conclude the external debt restructuring.